the agenda for today is floor 7. However, while I was finishing up the big catch tackle box, I don't know if the same people who watch this will watch that, but in the timeline, this is where I have just finished recording the last of that series. While I was doing that, I started thinking about the ships, but I didn't think about how much scrap I had, so never mind. I could earn around 100,000. Maybe I'll bet on that, so next video I can play with this guy. I may disable sword eventually. I just had a thought about unique weapons. Are they tied to whether or not you've enabled that weapon type from here? Anyway. I do think the ability to erase bullets is insanely OP. Wait a minute. So, player difficulty. One of these is seed and loop. There are 3 sets of question marks. That's interesting. Oh, good. That's gonna be distracting me this whole time. What could that possibly be? Alright, so, just to remind myself, I need to use bombs liberally so I can find the thing to go to floor 6. I'm pretty much gonna default to hard mode now. Although there is at least something unique to normal mode that I do want to show off because I already know about it. It's an old thing. It'll be more important once I've unlocked all of the ships. So maybe at that point. And I'll get to mess around with them. Oh, good thing quickening appeared. I had made a suggestion based on my sensibilities to add functionality to quickening. And it was inspired in part by Hero Core. The thing about Hero Core, well, not the thing, but a thing, there's a secret technique in Hero Core called Expel, where you do a directional button combination and then quickly press fire. It spends your life to shoot out a dense ring of bullets in all directions. And since Hero Core is sort of a game with similar progression to classic Metroid, where you can sequence break or you can follow the linear progression of upgrades that let you access new areas. And that's really cool there. And since my problem with quickening is that getting hit on purpose to activate it tanks your ranking in the end screen, I think it would be sick if there was an Expel-esque hidden technique that lets you just die without taking a hit to activate quickening, to get the damage buff to trigger the on-death effect, and to add no hits to the end of run ranking. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, there's no choice here. I'm just taking Pack Rat. Nothing to think about for me. Actually don't remember. Could I have gone to floor 7 on the last run, or do you need to be hard mode first? cheesy angle on that big Scully. That's a blast score, that's a Scully. Cool thing, now that I said blast score, just popped into my head. Have you, anyone listening, have you played The Binding of Isaac? And if you have you played the Fiend Folio mod? Fiend Folio makes the room ID visible at the bottom of the screen at all times because they had really cool and funny names for their rooms. And one of those rooms is called, I shit you not, Blast Core from Monolith. So I guess I know why Fiend Folio has such a good level of enemy design, huh? That's not useful. 31. Okay, there's maximum ammo. But I have pack rats, so maybe I don't care so much. Get out of here with this damage. Where we're going, we... Ah, fine. I'm curious just how low the damage gets on the diminishing returns. Well played, Chamberhead, well played. I think that was a consistent shield because I encountered that move before. And that enemy had a shield. Really. That's probably there, yeah. I know this room and I know that's a viable doorway. That's kind of absurd. So I guess I could... Oh, a cursed weapon. Are there any new curse effects, I wonder? Oh, I just remembered an interaction that I can do. Chamber? Scrap. How do I do this exactly? Is that worth 2 max life? I don't think it is, but I will take the ammo. Although the ammo might also not be worth it. Oh, I can... yeah, I can see. Yeah, that is good. Okay, I'll just fight the boss with a blessed weapon. It's a floor 1 boss. This is excessive, but... this is what playing roguelikes does to you. Waste your time making the game easier. For good reason. Is that different? I think I saw him charging up a stronger mace slam, and I heard a sound effect. This is why powering myself up was a bad idea. I should have fought him with the pea shooter so I can actually see new stuff. Since this is kind of retreading the ground of the previous video, maybe I should actually make a serious effort to beat a high tier temple. Oh, that's cute. That's on brand. Alright, the pause screen changes depending on the ship, so that's what I meant, and that's D13's logo. I'm pretty sure if I take this, which has Haphophobia. Is that how you pronounce that? That's one of the worst ones, but cursed weapon plus holy water equals non-cursed weapon. In fact, a blessed weapon. I want nothing else. Let's get a move on. I feel like I could be moving a little faster. You're not too special on higher loop. Oh yeah, overheat sword. The projectile has the overheat effect. How is this gonna work exactly? Yeah, so the game, if there are no enemies in the room, prioritizes basic bombs. I think that's how that works. And then since excavation bomb says use last otherwise specifically, the other power bombs don't say that, now I'm going to use one of the shattering bombs. Or not? What? That's weird. So I guess if you only have power bombs, it uses them left to right. That's slightly confusing to me. I don't think that should work that way. What does the otherwise used last mean on the excavation bomb, if not that it overrides that logic? Anyway. I'm a stickler for details. Ah, fellow gamer. Electrode was pretty good from what I remember. I never remember that I have Cloak. I've actually seen some games in which contact damage is a thing, and a lack of contact damage has different visual design on the enemies. I don't know if something like that could be done for Cloak, but just a thought. Maybe if enemies had different outlines. And that would also convey if enemies deal contact damage or not, regardless if you have Cloak. Reserves is kind of boring. I am looking for the thing, so yeah, extra pal. Crackshot does use your current weapon's ammo. I feel like I should be bombing random places for seemingly no reason. Preferably places where a passage can actually appear. That's kind of a waste. Oh, now I get to fight you properly. It was so cool to fight alternate version of this mini-boss in the Gauntlet. Because I'm pretty sure its pattern with the paper airplanes was tailor-made for that specific encounter, which is quite a bit of work. That prism thing was a seeker? Sentinels. I probably shouldn't guess the names of enemies that were in the credits sequence. Okay. I should definitely be under my bomb regen at all times, so I at least get more bombs, but otherwise... Satan lasers yet again. Otherwise, I shouldn't be bombing so excessively. Homing railgun I recall being incredibly good. Homing phasing railgun, that was the good stuff. Lunge is a very fun keyword. Oh, overclock. Yeah, overclock is another generic one. I guess overclock can't show up on really rapid fire weapons because it doesn't make any sense. It would just be bad because the timer seems to be static, not based on the fire rate of the weapon. This homing railgun also looks different. Maybe they just changed the visuals of homing projectiles, and that's why I thought the lasers... Or actually, wait. Based on what I saw right there, maybe they nerfed homing so that the degree to which it can turn has been lowered. It can't do a 180. It's interesting. Oh, I see a room. I see a very special room on the map. Not a new room, mind you, but... Do I just go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, I wasn't lucky. Why did those tiles disappear? Am I forgetting about something? Oh! Oh, Extra POW got buffed. Why didn't I read it? Okay. Now the name of Extra POW makes some more sense, because I always thought that reserves and Extra POW, it could be argued their names are backwards, because reserves increases your damage in general, and it increases the damage of your base weapon specifically. I get it, the base weapon is in your reserves because you want the limited ammo weapon that's stronger. Technically, bomb regeneration is reserve bombs that you're gaining access to when you need them. But this is all just semantics, and coming from someone who's played this game for too long and thought about something as trivial as the names of upgrades way too much as well. Expansion port is just so fun. Maybe weatherproof is worth considering, but I mean, an opportunity to play more WarioWare, of course. And that makes too much sense considering what my goal is. So now I get a bomb every 2 rooms, I think it was, so that was 1. 2, yeah. There it is. Okay, now I can rest easy on the bombs. This is still so cool. It's not something from Into Oblivion, but seeing that for the first time, I had a big grin on my face. What is this and what is it gonna do? I can't even imagine. Although now that I thought about what it does, I'm gonna have to start playing better this run. Stakes are higher. Oh yeah. On success weapon up. More keywords? I think that's what that means. I don't know if it affects salvage value, and I'm probably gonna salvage this. But there's no shop where I can get another weapon. Okay, I'll do it. That's as far as it goes. I guess I kind of regret not picking reserves now, but cracks knuckles, let's do this. I really like the music in here. Although I don't remember what it was called. Was it Sojourners, or there's a different track called that? I wondered for a moment why I'm getting... What the... Uh-huh. I mean, I should use this, I guess. Lesser enemies. Is that based on maximum life or current life? Is it like Culling Strike in Path of Exile? Is that what that is? I want to try it. And I'll figure it out. Dig. Oh, okay, I see. How many new micro games are there? Hey D13, maybe you could help out the Mindwave devs. Clearly you have some experience with the same thing. yeah, the cartridge. I should be making use of that. Oh. That's not that scary. So these are cracked ones. It is cool to use them outside of floor 6. It's very unexpected. Although when there's just one Scully in a room that's meant to be this dangerous, it's maybe more obvious. Next floor with a full ammo weapon. That's blessed. I ain't scared of no fish. Maybe I should be. Yeah, that. Immediately have to eat my words there. That's really cool. But I need to practice it. Yes, it's just an awful performance. I guess the bullets that go off screen that attack don't come back down. There are just more weapons to choose from, I guess. I forget what that hack does specifically. Now, piercing pulse waves is kind of fun. Yeah, sure. If that phasing railgun had homing, I would have picked that instead. How ridiculous is this run gonna get? I have my doubts about Temple. I think if I go to Temple, I'm probably going to die. Maybe now's not the time for shenanigans like that. Because I effectively have a win streak, so I can see how far I can take it. Going to floor 7 is definitely interesting. Teaser just from my subconscious, it just emerged. I think they at least changed the visuals in floor 7. But I wonder if they've changed anything else. Because floor 7 is connected to loops, and I know loops got reworked. Yeah, sure. Okay. 71, damn it. You can easily just... Slow. Okay. Easily waste all your life trying to do that. Have restraint. Oh, the gauntlet is on this floor now. I guess I was just lucky that it appeared on floor 5. Multiple times back to back. That was a heavy sentinel. I like that its armor is a rib cage. That's kind of badass. That's what a ribcage is, actually. It's natural biological armor for your vitals. That was sloppy. What I was doing there is crawlers can be sort of cheesed if you're up against the wall and the crawler's over here, you're outside of the trigger that causes it to shoot, so it just sits there and does nothing. Sort of like this. Yeah, bring it on. This one has some stuff. Very degraded versions of presents. Oh, the asteroids. Yeah, of course a shmup has to have an asteroid segment. I will not be surprised if one of these rooms in the gauntlet is just Space Invaders. Were those mini Bane engines? I didn't. I both because I have to unlock everything again and because I thought it was fun to guess names. My plan was to refrain from unlocking the bestiary, but stuff like that's gonna make me want to unlock it. What the hell is that? I didn't get hit at all, did I? Excellent. Oh, I can do the Isaac thing and escape rooms with bombs. Are you gonna give me anything for doing it perfectly, or...? Okay. I have a list of talking points for later. Is it that important of a weapon that I want to do that? Yeah, it's blessed. Sure, take it. I don't really have a plan for it, but take it. Anyway, one of those talking points was I said something about lore in the previous video before that. I think it was part 2. Anyway, I brought up From Software, and I do respect From Software, but I'm one of those people who says they peaked early with Demon Souls and everything else, so just another run-of-the-mill. The same thing again, arguably worse. And the reason I'm not compelled by their storytelling, although I understand the inspiration of Miyazaki reading an English novel when he didn't fully understand English and he had to speculate about the details, I think that's what it was, right? That's a cool idea for one game. When all of your games are like that, I just struggle to care about anything because there's not enough information there, and a lot of the speculation, you know, when do you start inserting your own assumptions about the world? I could have hacked that for an extra upgrade choice. Oh yeah, fortune exists. I mean, yeah. I should have read the tooltip, maybe something is different. And in between recordings, I was thinking more about that, because someone I talked to, it left an impression on him that I mentioned software and plot versus lore, and in the context of games specifically, and I suppose more than just games, but in games, I value plot over lore. If I have to make a choice between the two, it's always plot. And I guess I should define the terms. Plot is what is happening in the present, whereas lore is the history of the world. What happened before the events of the story. Just a second. I don't know why I get particularly uncomfortable in my chair during recordings. I guess I can stop here and finish my thought because I really need to focus on my life is below my max life, and my max life is only 13. I'm concerned. Games, I would say, computer games specifically, are a melting pot of different art forms brought together by technology with the unique X factor of interactivity. So if a game were to tell its story, or not tell much of a story, but actually, wait, yeah, that is what I meant. If a game were to tell its story through a cutscene, that's arguably not the unique aspect of gaming telling the story. It's animation, or filmmaking, or something like that. If the story was told through text, again, that's writing, that's literature, that's not what makes games unique. And for this reason, I value plot more, because the plot of a game can be conveyed through the gameplay. Ludonarrative, if you will. I know the term ludonarrative dissonance is kind of asinine in its use in many cases. I think most games don't have notable examples of that. I think most games just fail to convey their plot through their mechanics, which I think is the most compelling form of storytelling in a game. And yeah, I think that's all I meant to say. I'm not going to waste any more time. To use an excavation bomb, but I don't think there's a good one on this floor. But 2 is good enough. That wouldn't be too bad. But there's no way to pick up both weapons, and I would rather have a better selection in the capsule. I do think I want a weapon for the boss. How could that work? I see. That does make sense. Okay. I was imagining just I would fire once, and whatever the spread of lasers is would just stay like that. I think I've used something similar in Isaac, but that's better functionality. It's not as abusable to where you can keep firing until you get the perfect spread of lasers. Ah, reactor. That's good. Although, I think I should focus. This reactor is no joke anymore. Yeah, 2% at this point. Give me the life. Do I open the box? probably... Yeah, I'll manage, even if I... well, it just rewarded me for doing that. I don't think there's any way to manipulate this max ammo. Yeah. Continuous shotgun and what else? Piercing, I guess. So, Reactor is kind of interesting. It was a boss that was buffed in Relics of the Past. And I kind of understand that, because Firewall has remained unchanged, and the floor 4 bosses have always been kind of uneven until the balance changes happened. Reactor was kind of a joke, because you saw how the patterns were overlapping. That didn't used to happen, and that's not a hard mode thing. That's just how the fight is now on any difficulty. Before, the patterns were separate and there was a decent amount of dead air in between them for all the bullets to dissipate. So that was a really cool way of buffing Reactor. And I'm surprised the patterns work so well when they overlap, because the boss clearly wasn't designed with them overlapping in mind to begin with. The hard mode thing is this. I still think this is so cool. I feel like that took longer than it normally does. Now, my damage is pretty high. I don't think this weapon is that weak. Huh. Did they increase the life of Reactor Core? Anyway, Reactor is the only boss which you enter the corpse of when you go into the elevator, so Reactor Core is such an amazing idea. They also buffed Ordinator. He used to be really easy, you kind of just stood in a corner like this, and most of his attacks didn't do anything to you. But they changed them so that there isn't a safe spot like that. And in Relics of the Past, they also added another floor 4 boss, which hopefully I'll encounter next run or something like that. But what I'm getting at is that Overlord used to be a relative difficulty spike to how easy most of the floor 4 bosses are. And part of the reason the nerf to the first phase 3 pattern of Overlord annoys me is because once you buff the bosses right before Overlord and you add Temple to the game, which a high tier of Temple, which I just realized I'm not doing, but good, now I don't have to worry about that. I have to worry about floors 6 and 7. But Temple, I think, easily has the potential to be way harder than Overlord, and it happens before you even reach floor 5. So with all of that in mind, how is Overlord, even in his original form, a difficulty spike compared to all of that? I think the curve was smoothed out without the minor nerfs to Overlord. Anyway, I think that's the last of my ramblings. Right. Yeah. I think the only downside to continuous shotgun laser is how noisy it is. It might get kind of annoying to listen to. Most of this floor should be pretty easy going, so I'm gonna bring up another topic. mentioned that I have over 1,000 hours in this game. I have an even more concerning amount of time in other games like Terraria and The Binding of Isaac, but it means much more that I played Star of Providence, formerly Monolith, for this long. Because... That's just 2%, and the price is the same. I like this balance change a lot. I'm still reaching intense levels of damage, but you definitely get less damage now, and I approve. Maybe I should have hacked that. I just wasn't sure if I was going to buy anything else. But I still should have hacked that. So anyway, the main reason I played Terraria for so long is because completing playthroughs of Terraria takes really long, and I did many of them. I've been playing the game since high school, so it makes sense. Plus I had friends that were motivating me to keep playing the game because we didn't co-op. Looking back, a lot of the time I spent on Terraria was rather inane. Farming for specific items, mining, which can take way too long. Cross-beam pulse waves, I don't remember that being a thing. It's nothing special. Maybe it was a thing and I've just forgotten. I love this room because if you do it just right, you crush both of those. So it's just one beast. And that's by design. You can do that with base damage in the pea shooter. What? Okay. I guess I have a fireball up so I can open this and kill them with it. The Binding of Isaac I played for as long as I did because it took that long to get all of the unlocks. I'm pretty sure I got to 1,000 hours just after the first few expansions, and past a certain point I was forcing myself to keep playing just for completion's sake, which is something you shouldn't do, I think. I think a game should be... I guess you can just power through that and get straight to the collectible. Again, these little lights to indicate that it's been hacked and upgraded. Blading would be smart, and last time I ignored blading. This is the last upgrade terminal, basically. I think it is possible to get one more, but yeah. Things are gonna get scary. I don't really get blading. What was I saying? Right. I think you should be playing games because they're intrinsically fun. And then if you already enjoy those games, you should use the extrinsic motivation of achievements, for instance, as an excuse to keep playing. And if you've already heard that point from someone else, kudos. Maybe no one will get what I'm saying, but it's that's kind of the point. I suppose I have a certain philosophy on achievements as well, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm sure I'll remember to say it once I actually get one of the new achievements for this game. I think this is good enough. Yeah. You have to wait when you get stuck in it. You're not permanently stuck because the blocks because I enjoyed it. At the review time, because I did do a review for this game, which I might update again after this series, who knows. But in my Steam review, I think at the review time I had over 300 hours, and that was before Relics of the Past, when I first uploaded that review. Mindwave did have that same micro game, by the way. I guess failing a hack lowers your multiplier. If you're too greedy with that, you gotta go in the temple. Capsule's probably gonna give me a better selection of weapons. 4 keywords each. Okay, never mind. Damn. Ricochet shotgun. That's fun. But I'm gonna pick a different weapon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's a weapon. Now, yeah, at this point, any more damage is worth very little. I'm fighting Overlord, so I gotta keep that in mind. But I think almost none of these are relevant. Oh, sword with pulse waves. Front load seems fine for Overlord. Difficulty sort of decreases as the fight goes on. Front load definitely did work there. Previous runs didn't end that phase at that point of the cycle. The pattern destructible bullets in phase 2, those bullets used to be indestructible, but I don't mind that as much, because at least it's a unique property. Technically the pattern's easier, but if you have a fireball and you're firing slowly, then it actually defends Overlord from damage. So it's not really a nerf, it's more of a rework. I think that life will make a difference. Okay. Alright. Oh, no. But right away is the time to do this, right? Could I be using a better weapon? This front load is probably getting weaker, so yeah. Let me get a different weapon before I try that. I don't know about continuous. I think I'll have to move around a lot. Front load might matter. I'll try front load. Wasn't there an achievement for doing this on this floor? I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was floor 7, but that would be even more ridiculous. Okay. or that there would be new patterns. I do remember this one. That's fun. Mostly. That's also new. I guess that's one way to balance microcore. Just give it more patterns, make it harder. Then the payout won't be as consistent and as big. And there's more risk to even attempting it in the first place. Apparently, I hope I'm remembering correctly, apparently microcore was inspired by Hellsinker. Because there's a boss in Hellsinker which is invincible. It's just a timeout boss. But shooting it is still serves a purpose. You have to shoot it to get stuff. And obviously that's how microcore works. You have hard mode changes, that's so cool. And they're interesting changes. You can't just push these things off into a corner with a rapid fire weapon. They're gonna do that and get out of the way. This is what he does if you immediately kill him. Right, Headhunter. Sure. I think that guy's name is Ascendant. I seem to remember that. I'm taking too many hits for my liking. But should be fine. I think they had different dialogue because this is one of the challenger class mini bosses. They have different dialogue before and after you fight them when you talk to them in here. Are they supposed to be like other people who are looking for Power Eternal? I assume so. What was that halo? Oh, I shouldn't have shot that so quickly. That was a new one. Mode. Okay, I think those were Lost Souls. Thankfully not like Doom Lost Souls. I already opened the weapon capsule. This is kind of tough and I have a unique weapon. I'll wait. Definitely ammo. Oh wait, so that's not what they do in hard mode. What were those new projectiles? What caused that? I'm sure I'll see when I watch the video back. That was interesting. I was trying to home into the... I see. I wasn't paying attention to the weapons gimmick. You notice this one off tile from floor 6, no, not floor 6, this is floor 6. Floor 4. Yeah. That's a really nice detail. that thing is a beast. Very simple, but very appropriate name. I think that was an eternal chamber head. There are endgame variants of floor 1 enemies in here, which is really awesome. Going full circle, and this is an eternal Scully, I think. Oh, hello, Engorged. I've missed you. Truly. I really did miss Engorged, because I actually love it. It's one of my favorite mini-bosses. Giving an enemy a phasing railgun is delightfully evil, and I completely lost my bearings in this room. It's because I had a bomb to destroy the tiles. I forgot that that's what would happen if I bombed. Okay. Oh, you can actually avoid that. I'm not gonna try getting back out, though. Those look so cool. Oh yeah, the Eternal Chamber Head has an attack that it will do if it doesn't have line of sight with you, and that level design takes advantage of that. So you can either deal with that attack, the Soulmonger, I think was the name of that enemy, or you can unleash the Chamber Head so that it does its other attack instead. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's not happening. Well, this should be interesting. Well, it should be fine, actually. Monolith doesn't do contact damage, so I can exploit that one cartridge I have. Even if I lose this weapon. Do this all day. Try something else. Gonna work, I'm telling you. What am I, a wrestler? Why am I shit-talking this boss? Those bullets always destructive. Okay. Stop being arrogant. this time, at least to showcase it. This is no time for screwing around. Whew. If you stand against the edge of the screen, you only have to read and dodge effectively half as many bullets. Oh yeah, I have back rat. I do have electrodes, so I was trying to use that, but... Wait a minute. Was there a shop in floor 6? I wasn't paying attention to that. I think that's what that was supposed to do. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Now the pressure's on. I have no idea if I can recoup my life, and this place is something else. I think I'm in over my head. I want to leave this room because I could teleport, but I do have fortune, right? It's just a really nasty room, honestly. Perhaps these shields are more annoying than I realized. Those use double damage bullets now? I don't think they did that even on hard mode before. Oh, it's a freezing aura. That's what that halo does. It's nasty. It's the worst feeling to bomb right after you get hit. Hey, bloke. What's it like down here? Good? Yeah, I'm feeling good. How dare I hack? No, I don't. Oh yeah, that cartridge. That's amazing. I have a chance. I need the bombs. I need to bomb almost everything. Yes. No more fooling around. Well, that shield is kind of a poor choice for that mini-boss. Doesn't really do anything. Absolutely give me the life. Damn. That's a weird room. Not used to it. In general, I think I was so powerful on most of my runs I didn't have to learn floor 7. That might, long-term, really mess me up. non-piercing shots start passing through that enemy, you know it's time to dodge the revenge attack. Again with that. If this is anything to go by, the balance changes have been a success. I feel genuinely threatened by this floor, and I don't think I've ever felt that way before. What are these things called? Strafers? For some reason, strafers is in my head. Nope. Nope. I really should have been using the cartridge to run problem rooms. Wow, those mage enemies went from pretty easy to an absolute nightmare. Oh, that's incredible. Hanging by a thread. Giving them that halo was definitely an effective move. Shields are very meaningful in double damages around. Okay, how much is that? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Wow, what was that pattern? I've never seen that. This, so maybe it's not so bad. I think I want to clear out a few more rooms. I should probably just get life, go for the boss. Early on into this floor I thought, I've accepted my fate, it's fine. But now I don't think it's over anymore. I think this is doable. Alright, I'm gonna just ditch this weapon because that was really missing my target prioritization. And it was hard to hit things that weren't marked. That's kind of annoying, actually. I'll keep that in mind when I see this thing again. Wait, minus 26? What the? What do you mean minus 26 damage? I assumed that would reflect danger rooms, but that wasn't a danger room. Huh. Is that applied when you reach later floors with this much damage? No wonder things were taking as long to kill as they were probably intended to take. Okay, I like that. And if that doesn't affect the lowest, like, base damage pea shooter, if I play that way and it's completely unaffected by this damage penalty, I will be very, very happy with this update, because that is exactly what I wanted. 9 life. 9 life! And I have no idea how this boss has been changed. Do I... Gonna generate more bombs? Have fortune. Still below the threshold, so juice box is gonna heal me for 2. Okay, okay, I need to practice this floor anyway. It's always been so clever to design an enemy that's weak to cover and then give it an attack that flushes you out of cover. Okay, I took a hit, that's bad. I noticed that now this is a relic. Was it a relic or was it? Mini boss was idle and this is a relic. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. I noticed how its shots build up velocity so that you don't get hit immediately if you're standing in that block. That's nice. I did take damage from that before. Thank you, plating. You are so nice, plating. Thank you so much. Homing, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not confident, but I feel like this is an instance of the sunk cost fallacy. Well, I started clearing rooms, so I should keep clearing until I'm ahead. I should probably just cut my losses and try the boss. I wonder if fortune was nerfed as well. I'll read its tooltip next time. So I feel like stuff dropped way more often before when you have it. Okay. And at this point I'm gonna go for it, because I'm just gonna lose more ammo and I'm right back where I started. I think that's the same as it was before. That's new. I am absolutely terrified. Recognizing that this boss is different. The moment I recognized it, I just saw my chances of winning drop. Okay. I forget how many phases there were. It's very similar to Demon's attack. That was cool. Phoenix gunship. This is sick. It's Overlord Monolith and Behemoth, right? Thrown in a blender. Okay, it's that pattern. Almost didn't realize that in time. There's that. Wait, that is an old pattern. It's just been upgraded. That was cool. I should bump this. It's a streaming pattern, but... Oh, that was quick. What the hell? Again, bomb just slightly too late. Oh no. How high is my heart rate right now? Ah! It was a valiant effort. It would have been amazing if I made it, but I didn't. It is what it is. Wow. Okay, so database is significantly harder. Those new attacks are really cool. I did kind of get used to old database, which was almost a joke. Not quite, but... And the damage penalty. Like, that's the thing. I used to... Because database has so many phases, and clearing a phase clears the screen of bullets, you have no idea how much easier that fight was before. Okay, wow. How long has this recording been? It feels like it's been ages. Yeah, that's way over, quote-unquote, estimate, but maybe sitting around in rooms and talking had something to do with it. Actually completely new. So next time, Arms Master. Thank you for watching.